Talking about my marriage, talking about my body, talking about my endometriosis. What's the obsession with my relationship and what I do? Like, do you want to be my mama? I mean, what is...
Dr. Heavenly just had a complete on-camera meltdown. Why, you ask? Because Quad Webb came through with a jaw-dropping revelation about her husband, Dr. Damon, alleging he cheated. The rumors are flying, and now it's all anyone can talk about. Is it real? Just for show? Or is there something deeper brewing behind closed doors? Let's unpack everything that happened at the Married to Medicine Season 10 reunion, because it got messy fast. Quad Webb didn't just make her come back to the series, she came loaded with drama. While sitting on that reunion couch, she dropped a bombshell that caught everyone off guard. She claimed that Dr. Damon Keems, better known as Daddy, had been unfaithful to his wife, Dr. Heavenly. This wasn't some cryptic whisper. Quad laid it out clearly, straight, loud, and bold, in front of the entire cast. She said she had receipts. She even alleged that Damon had been spotted with another woman inside a hotel room. For a brief moment, the room went silent. And then, chaos. Dr. Heavenly looked completely stunned. She insisted it wasn't true. The look she gave Quad, like she'd just been betrayed in the worst way. Over and over, Heavenly kept repeating, "Not my husband, not Daddy." She tried to keep her composure, but you could see it. The crack in her voice, the tears starting to form. She looked like she'd been hit right where it hurts the most. But Quad didn't let up. She said she had known this information for a while, but kept it under wraps to protect Heavenly. Now, though, she was done being quiet. According to Quad, everyone else had already heard the rumors too. She said this wasn't about hurting Heavenly, it was about being done with the lies. Then the rest of the cast chimed in. Simone added fuel to the blaze, saying that a woman once told her Dr. Damon asked for her number. Toya jumped in too, saying she had heard rumors herself, whispers of Damon being seen out with other women. Then Dr. Contessa brought her own bombshell. She said she had heard that Damon had fathered children outside the marriage. She even claimed Damon and Heavenly were sleeping in separate bedrooms, like that was a sign something was off. That's when the room erupted. Gasp after gasp, comment after comment. You could see Heavenly trying hard not to lose it. She clapped back quick. She said Contessa was lying just to grab the spotlight. She called her jealous, fake. And then, she turned her fury toward Quad, calling her bitter and messy. Later, Heavenly took to the internet to clear the air. She denied it all. According to her, people are just out to tear her down because they can't handle seeing a happy couple thrive.
But if I go down low and I start stooping low and talking about Damon, it would be an issue. And I'm not that type of person to do that. I'm not. But we know that your husband has cheated on you. You even told me, Heavenly, that when Mariah said that she had receipts, you believed Mariah on Damon. You believed it. You told me you believed it. So that leads me to believe that...
She said that she and Damon are solid, and that her trust in him runs deep, completely. She also threw a bit of shade, implying that certain women tear others down just to feel better about their own insecurities. Fans had plenty to say too. Some sided with Quad, claiming she wouldn't have made such a bold accusation unless she had something real to back it up. Others stood firmly with Heavenly, saying she and Damon had always appeared steady and that Quad was just stirring up drama for screen time. Still, the damage was already done. The second Quad dropped that bomb. You could sense it. Something shifted in the group. Lines were drawn. Sides were taken. Fans started digging, posting old videos, screenshots, and reviving rumors that had been whispered for years. Some even brought up past comments Heavenly made, joking about how all men cheat, which made people wonder if, maybe deep down, she had her own suspicions all along. The reunion ended with more questions than answers. Quad said what she had to say. Heavenly denied every word. And the rest of the cast threw their own opinions into the chaos. True or not, one thing became obvious. That accusation shook the group to its foundation. Trust? Broken. Friendships? Fractured. And the drama? Nowhere near done. Dr. Heavenly didn't brush off Quad's cheating accusation. When the reunion aired, fans saw a version of her they hadn't seen before. The usual strong, loud, and confident Heavenly was gone. It was like all the air had been sucked out of her. She sat there on the reunion couch, staring at Quad in stunned disbelief. Her eyes welled up. Her voice cracked. For once, she was speechless. The hit landed hard. This wasn't just TV drama for her. It was personal. It was about her marriage, her reputation, her husband.
Cheated. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You're going to stick by your man. That is fine. A lot of y'all will. A lot of y'all will. And that's okay. That's fine. Just say that.
Later that night, fans noticed something was off. Heavenly didn't act like her normal self online. Usually, she'd hop on live or post something funny. But after the reunion aired, she vanished for a while. When she finally did resurface, there were no jokes, no shade. Just raw emotion. She said she was exhausted. Tired of people attacking her family, tired of fake friends, tired of everyone pretending to know her truth. She went live on Instagram and said, "I know my husband, y'all don't. Say what you want, believe what you want, but I know that man." And she didn't yell like she usually might. Her tone was calm. Slow, and that somehow made it hit even harder. She looked like someone who'd been crying for hours. In another video, she opened up even more. She said people were trying to destroy her marriage just because they had nothing else going on in their own lives. That people love watching something crumble because it makes their own chaos seem smaller. "It's easy to throw stones," she said, "but I'm still standing." And then came a moment no one expected. She apologized. She told her fans, "If I ever made it seem like my life was perfect, I'm sorry. It's not. I'm human too." That shift? That was major.
Yes or no? He asked a yes or no question.
And it's a yes or no.
I would say no.
Dr. Heavenly is known for never backing down. She usually claps back loud and quick, but this time, she let her guard drop. And fans definitely noticed. Some rushed to her defense in the comments, saying they could see the pain written all over her face. They told her to stay strong and keep her head high. But not everyone was that kind. Some accused her of only showing emotion now that the heat was finally on her. "You laughed when other people's marriages were falling apart," one user wrote. "Now it's your turn." The internet can be brutally cold like that. Dr. Heavenly didn't hold back, though. She clapped back at folks who were blaming her for Quad's outburst. She said, "I ain't the one who said it. I just had to sit there and take it." She made it clear that nobody gave her a heads up. No warning from the cast. Not even from the producers. The whole thing felt like a setup. At one point, she posted an old wedding photo of her and Dr. Damon. The caption simply read, "Through it all." No hashtags, no filters. Just that image and those 3 words. And that post said a lot. People flooded the comments. Some praised her for standing by her man. Others said she was trying too hard to make the marriage look perfect. Behind the scenes, sources say Dr. Heavenly told production she was done with certain cast members. Rumor has it she even asked to limit her filming time with a few of them. She let fans know she's still part of the show, but she's going to move a little differently now. She also hinted that this season had her thinking about leaving the show altogether. "Sometimes you gotta protect your peace," she said in a live stream, "even if that means stepping away from the spotlight." Whatever's coming next, one thing is for sure. This moment shook her to her core. Dr. Heavenly might play tough, but this showed another side of her. She cried, she questioned, she got mad. And even in the middle of all that chaos, she still stood beside her husband. And let's be clear, the cheating scandal didn't stop with just Quad's accusations. Once she said it, the rest of the Married to Medicine cast started chiming in one by one. They shared what they had heard, and it made everything 10 times messier. Dr. Contessa was one of the first to speak up. She and Dr. Heavenly used to be tight, but their friendship had already hit a wall. So when Contessa spoke, it wasn't out of concern. It was straight up shade. She claimed she had heard rumors that Dr. Damon had fathered children with other women. Not just one. Kids, as in plural. When she said that, people gasped. Dr. Heavenly didn't say anything for a second, but the fire in her eyes said it all. Contessa didn't stop there. She went on to say that from what she heard, Damon and Heavenly don't even sleep in the same room. According to her, they've had separate bedrooms for a while now, and that had everyone on the reunion couch raising their eyebrows.
Say this, I plead the fifth.
Okay.
But we can never say that based on how somebody looks that they would never cheat. Correct. You don't know who has the ability to cheat.
Tammy.
And it's not based on
Tammy.
their looks.
Dr. Damon wasn't the only one in the spotlight. Simone had a story to add too. She shared that a woman once told her Dr. Damon had tried to get her number. Simone didn't say whether it happened recently or years ago. She just said she heard it and believed the woman. Simone wasn't yelling or being over the top. She was calm, serious, and that tone made some viewers believe her even more. Then Toya jumped in. She didn't go deep like the others, but she made it clear she'd heard things too. She didn't drop names or details, but her delivery said enough. She let it be known that these rumors about Dr. Damon weren't anything new. They had been floating around for a while. Now, with 3 women, Simone, Toya, and Contessa, all part of the main cast, each sharing something shady about Dr. Damon, the tension only grew. None of them said it was 100% true, but none of them looked like they were just making things up for fun either. Meanwhile, Dr. Heavenly sat there listening to it all. You could see it on her face. She was angry, not just at what was being said, but at who was saying it. These weren't just random people from the internet. These were her co-stars, women she shared scenes with, women who've been inside her home, women who were once friends. Later on, she clapped back online, calling them all jealous and messy. She accused them of spreading gossip like it was fact. She warned her fans not to believe everything they hear. But by then, the damage had already been done. The cheating rumors had caught fire and were spreading fast. Fans started pulling up old clips, past tweets, and even rewatching episodes, trying to see if they'd missed any red flags. Some fans had Heavenly's back. They said the other women were being petty and trying to stir up drama in her marriage. But others? They weren't so sure. They pointed out that Contessa, Simone, and Toya all had something to say, and none of them acted surprised when Quad first dropped the claim. After Contessa brought up those cheating allegations, Heavenly didn't stay quiet. She was furious, she was hurt, and she was ready to clap back. She accused Contessa of flat-out lying just to stay relevant on the show. According to Heavenly, the whole story was false, and Contessa knew it. Heavenly didn't sugarcoat anything. She called Contessa fake and jealous. She said she was just repeating hearsay and had no evidence to back anything up. "You ain't got no receipts," Heavenly said in a live video. "You just mad because we're still strong." Her voice was sharp, and her face showed she meant every word. Things only got messier on social media. Heavenly posted a photo of Contessa from the reunion and mocked how she looked. In a post that's since been deleted, she made a joke about Contessa having, quote, biracial teeth. That one comment sparked a firestorm online. Some fans thought it was funny, but plenty called it out as mean-spirited and uncalled for. They said it crossed a line. This wasn't their first clash either. Heavenly and Contessa's friendship had already crumbled long before this. The real fallout began when Heavenly discussed Contessa's marriage issues on her YouTube channel. Contessa felt blindsided and betrayed. It got so bad, she even brought in the rest of the cast for an intervention to confront Heavenly. Since that moment, things have only gone downhill. Like, share, and subscribe. Because the chaos? It's far from over.